Back, everyone, for another deep dive. You know, we only go deep here, and today we are diving straight into the heart of, well, a pretty shocking match. Anyone watching last week saw Leicester absolutely dismantle Man U.
Dismantle is a good word for it.
5-2. 5-2. It wasn't even close.
No, not really.
So we've got this in-depth analysis we're going to be using today to try and understand, how did this happen? What went wrong? What went right? All that good stuff.
Yeah, because on paper, this should have been a much closer...
Oh, absolutely. Man U on paper should be the stronger team.
Right.
So this analysis really gets into the nitty-gritty of what happened on the pitch. And I think, especially for Man U fans, this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think, from the outset, Leicester really just came out swinging, right? They were the aggressors from minute one.
Yeah, you could tell right away they had a plan.
They did, and they were not letting up.
It was like they had rehearsed it.
Yes, like a dance routine.
They knew exactly where to be, where to run,
Yeah.
and Man U just could not keep up.
And it felt like every attack
Right.
was dangerous. Like they were going to score every time they got the ball.
And, Man U did manage to equalize at a couple of points.
Right.
But even then, it always felt like they were scrambling.
Yeah, it was like they were responding rather than dictating the pace of the game. Man U definitely has the firepower to score goals.
Oh, yeah.
They've got some real talent up front, but they weren't able to control the game. The midfield felt overrun. The tempo was all Leicester.
And can we talk about the defense for a minute?
Oh, the defense.
This analysis, really goes into how just leaky, like a leaky fog.
Crap. True.
And eventually it's just a flood.
Yeah, you can't keep letting in goals like that and expect to win, especially against a team as clinical as Leicester. They were capitalizing on almost every single mistake.
Yeah, credit to them.
Oh, yeah.
For taking advantage.
They were ruthless.
But some of those goals, come on. Some of those were just individual errors. Lack of organization at the back. It's.
Yeah, and that's something, like you said, Man U is going to have to figure out. They want to be title contenders, can't be giving away goals like that.
Especially against a team like, with the offensive firepower that Leicester brought.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one guy.
No.
It was a team effort.
Absolutely. Like everyone was contributing. You had goals from the midfield, you had goals from the wings, and that's a real testament to the manager and their tactics and the players understanding their roles.
So let's get into that a little bit, the tactics. This source kind of suggests that Man U's formation might have actually backfired.
So the high press, which we saw Man U playing, can be really effective.
Right, in theory.
You win the ball back quickly, disrupt the other team's rhythm, but it requires such discipline and coordination. Everyone has to be on the same page, and if it's not executed perfectly,
They're vulnerable.
Wide open. And Leicester, they were lightning quick on those transitions. They would win the ball back and then boom, straight down the pitch before Man U could even get set. And with that high line they were playing, it was too easy for Leicester to get in behind them.
And it just seemed like every time they did, they scored, yeah. Both managers made some substitutions in this match.
Yeah.
But it seems like Leicester those substitutions really worked for them.
Right, yeah. The analysis actually mentions this, how Leicester subs help them control the game even more, keep that pressure on. So it's, a reminder that those in-game decisions, the substitutions a manager makes, those can be just as crucial as who you start the game with.
Absolutely, yeah. So, to wrap it up, this was not just a win for Leicester, it was a statement.
It was. And it exposed some serious weaknesses for Man U. Defensively in the midfield.
Yeah. And who knows what this means for their season, right? It's still early.
Of course.
But you got to wonder if this is going to derail their title hopes.
Right. And on the flip side, can Leicester keep this up?
Yeah, that's the beauty of football. One match can completely shift the narrative. So many questions now. And that's what makes it so exciting.
Exactly.
So we'll have to see how both of these teams respond in their upcoming matches. Thanks for diving deep with us, everybody. We'll catch you next time for another deep dive.
Bye.
Bye.